What is up, everyone? I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a couple plays for the day. And what you're seeing on your screen is our VIP performance yesterday. We just went absolutely off on the VIP. I sent out a total of 7 slips yesterday to my VIP. I will get into the free picks on the next slide and show you how the free picks did. We also did pretty well on the free picks. But yeah, I sent out 7 VIP slips. 4 out of 7 of them hit, and one of them was a 9.5x. You can see here. So we did end up hitting the big 4 out of 4 League of Legends slip. Unfortunately, it was not the one that I gave out yesterday on the free YouTube video. Unfortunate. We actually missed that one by 1. I will show that on the next slide, but or we missed that one by 1 player. But yeah, you can see here that in this slip, for League of Legends here, we had 2 overs, more and more, and then we had less and less. And yeah, this is correlation at its finest. This is League of Legends correlation. You can see that this guy here, if you can see here, I'll make it a little bigger. We have this guy here clear, and he's in the top lane. And then we have this guy Rascal, and he's in the top lane. And you can see one of them in the top lane got 6 kills. One of them in the top lane got 0 kills. So you can see Clear must have had an amazing game, and he must have just had an early lead, snowballed that lead, and just completely smothered Rascal to where he cannot get any kills. So yeah, super excited about this. I hope my VIP people tailed it. And if you're not in the VIP, I saw a lot of people joining the free plan yesterday, so that's great to join the free plan on my Winnable. But join that free month of VIP. At least use that free month of VIP. See how you like it, because we hit like this all the time. So glad we're on the right track now again, because this Counter-Strike correlation and this League of Legends correlation is crazy. It's the best opportunity on PrizePicks right now. So you can see here we got all of these Counter-Strike plays hit. We did actually have one that went the opposite way, so I had them go more and more, and they ended up going less and less. So unfortunate there, but it's still correlated, right? Sometimes I choose less and less, sometimes I choose more and more. And had an amazing day on the VIP. So hopefully you guys tailed it. If you're in the VIP, make sure you tail my plays, because especially this League of Legends one, because any of these League of Legends ones, and I do have a League of Legends play later in this video, so something to get excited about. But any of these League of Legends plays could be the big 9.5x. And I say it all the time, but you just got to hit 1 in 9 of these to be profitable. And you never know which one of them it's going to be. So yesterday, I will go through my free plays now. I sent this one out on the free Winnable. So hopefully you guys were able to tail this on the free Winnable here. I saw a lot of people joining the free Winnable. So great. It seems like we have a really good track record on the free Winnable. So a little bit rewarding for you guys to tail this and join my Winnable. You can see that this guy here, this Watts guy, he got 40 kills. So, this game, obviously it went long. It was a longer match because this guy ended up getting 40 kills, which is just crazy. I will talk about this one here, James Harden, Cade Cunningham, absolute heartbreaker. So obviously we had this James Harden one. He's playing today. He just has to get over 3.14. It's a discount on there. Cade Cunningham, he had like 15 or 16 points, I'm pretty sure, going into halftime. Or maybe it was like, it was crazy. He had like 10 points in the first quarter. He had like 15 or 16 going into halftime. He had 19 going into the fourth quarter. And I'm like, oh, Cade Cunningham, like he's probably the best. Yeah, he's the best player on the Pistons. Like, Pistons suck. They were in a competitive game versus the Raptors, which we talked about yesterday. Raptors don't have a great defense. We're in a very competitive game with Pistons versus Raptors. He had 19 points going into the fourth quarter, and he sat the last 17 minutes of the game. So don't know what that was about. Don't know if that's some collusion or the Pistons are tanking or something. So I literally saw that, and I saw that the fourth quarter was coming up. He needed 3.5 more points, and I was like, oh, we're going to hit that. Like, that would be easy. James Harden, we got that tomorrow. There we go. And Cade Cunningham, he just sat the whole fourth quarter in a competitive game. I mean, they were down by like 5. They actually ended up winning by like 8 or something like that. So I don't know what happened. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Pistons are just tanking. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Was a little bit frustrated with this one with NBA betting. And then we did end up, taking this one yesterday on yesterday's video. One of these guys here, this masterclass guy, he ended up going more, and we wanted him to go less. So unfortunate, missed that by 1. So that is pretty unfortunate for us. But yeah, ended up, going even, going 1 of 3. So, it is what it is, but yeah, this one really sucked. Not gonna lie. Like I said, on that Winnable, I do have a Winnable, I do have a free plan on the Winnable, and I do have a VIP plan on the Winnable. You saw in the first slide of the video, our VIP went absolutely off. I send out like 7, 8, 9 plays a day, just like that. League of Legends, Counter-Strike, NBA. I know March Madness is coming up. I know that UFL League's coming up, so excited for those things. And then, I do have a free plan on my Winnable too that a lot of you guys, joined yesterday. So definitely take advantage of that. What Winnable is it's a way to get more of my plays quicker and straight to your phone. So whenever I send out a play, it'll send straight to your phone via text message. You can click a link on that text message and it'll take you straight to my play, and you can tail it right from there with a link that I'll send out, and it'll take you straight to PrizePicks, filled out my play. So if I send out a 4-man entry, you don't have to do anything except click a link to my Winnable, click a link to the play, and it'll fill it out on your PrizePicks account where you can take it. So it takes probably 20-30 seconds if you have a really busy day. Just tail my plays. If you don't have all the tools that I use, you can tail my plays and get the benefit of that. So, and then again, on my free play, I send out 1 to 2 free plays a day on my free plan that aren't in these YouTube videos. So also take advantage of that. Like I said, you can get a free month of my VIP. So if you use the code FREEVIP, you can get a free month, completely free for your first month. Try it out, see if you like it. I'm very confident that you will, because this is the best opportunity in PrizePicks right now is Counter-Strike, League of Legends betting, eSports betting. I do some NBA just because I love NBA betting, and I think it can be profitable long term, but really the best opportunity is Counter-Strike and League of Legends, and really no one else on YouTube does what I do. So definitely take advantage of this free month access to my VIP, and let's hop into the plays. First and foremost, we do have the first play of the day is going to be a League of Legends entry. You saw that we hit it on the VIP early this morning. So at like 3 a.m. we had a 4 out of 4, and then yesterday on the free play that I gave it on my YouTube channel, we went 3 out of 4. So really close on that one, but we're doing the exact same method here, which is League of Legends correlated betting. And how this works, right? If you're unfamiliar with it, is we have 4 players. They're all playing in the same game, so they're all playing at 4 p.m. today. We have 2 players on the team Go, and then 2 players on the team GM. Okay, so we have these 2 guys, these black jerseys on Go, and then these 2 white jerseys on GM. And then we're taking these 2 guys here more and more. These players on Go, and then on GM we're going to take them less and less. The reasoning being is how League of Legends works. Okay, so I explained this in yesterday's video, but I'll always explain it just because if there's new people, I know that a lot of people maybe don't play League of Legends or don't know how it works. And how this works is in League of Legends, there is the whole objective of the game is to get more items, more abilities, more objectives, and with those items and abilities and levels and stuff like that, you become more powerful than your opponent. The way to do that is if you get an early lead on your opponent, whether that be the first kill of the game or the first objective of the game, like a tower or killing a big monster in the game, you'll get more gold, more items, more abilities than your opponent, and that'll make you stronger than your opponent. So with that being stronger than your opponent, it's going to be easier for you to kill your opponent, and it's going to be much harder for them to kill you because you're going to be stronger, you're going to be more, have more health, more armor, you're going to have more damage, right? So with that damage, it's going to be easier for you to kill your opponent, and your opponents, it's going to be harder for them to kill you because they're not going to have that advantage. They're not going to have more damage. They're not going to have more health, more life. So it's kind of twofold, right? So in this case, we want Go because we're going to take them more and more. We want them to get a slight lead, and with that slight lead, become more powerful, and they're just going to be able to become more and more powerful throughout the game because they're going to have that slight advantage, and they're going to be able to snowball that advantage into more and more kills because they're going to be more powerful, and because the other team is not going to be more powerful, so they're going to be weak, pretty much. They're going to be weak. They're not going to be able to have any kill threats. That's why we have them on less kills, because they're not going to be able to kill their opponent because they're going to be weak. And these guys up here, we have them more and more because they're going to be powerful, and they are going to be able to kill their opponent. So if you've ever played League of Legends, that's probably how a lot of your games go. It's either it's kind of called feeding, but it's either your team feeds and you lose the game and they're way more powerful than you, and they win the game, and it's frustrating. Or the opposite thing happens where you do really well, your team does really well, and you just snowball and end up winning because you are just, get an early advantage and able to generate a lot of kills off that early advantage and just end up winning the game. So again, these are professional players, and any sort of advantage that they can get early on, they're going to take that lead and they're just going to keep rapidly snowballing that lead into more and more kills. So first play of the day, hopefully League of Legends correlation makes sense. We've made a lot of money off of it on this channel in the past month. So definitely tail this. And again, all you have to do is hit 1 in 9 of these to become profitable for League of Legends correlation. Next bet, we have an NBA bet. We have Fred VanVleet going under points and assists, and we have Dinty going more rebounds, so 8.5 rebounds. And the reason why we are taking this is we have these write-ups on the player prop shop. So what the player prop shop is another tool that I use. You can use code prop shop if you click the link in my pinned comment. Actually, you can click that link and you can get your first week free of that subscription if you use the code prop shop. But make sure to use my link in the description and my pinned comment, or it won't work. But what they do is they send out like 15 different player props a day, and they do write-ups on them. So you can see Fred VanVleet under 30.5. You can see that his average is normally 24.8, so you can see that we're getting a lot of value at 30.5. This is because one of his star players is absent from the lineup, but it's not as straightforward as it may seem. VanVleet still has a very high usage, even with Alperen still in. So we are still going to take this to go under here, and then we have Dinty to go over 8.5 rebounds. The reasoning being is because even after a lackluster performance, even through his own standards against Memphis, his teammates expected to bring more energy and hustle the game in Houston, especially as they're not favored to win. And then we have, in fact, he has grabbed 10 or more rebounds in 4 of his last 7 road games, given the ongoing deficiencies in the center position for the Wizards. He's actively embraced this part of the play, demonstrating his gritty forward mentality and potential for him to earn double-digit rebounds on most nights. A big reason why I also took this is because this line here is set at minus 143, and actually on PrizePicks you're taking a lot of these bets at more like a minus 130. That's kind of the implied odds of PrizePicks on these two mans, and this is a much better odds that you can get here, that they have it at. So they're saying these are good odds to take it here, and we're actually getting probably like a 13 to 14 point delta in between that. So really good plays here. Definitely make sure to tail these two plays. And you can see what we did on the VIP yesterday. So let's try to run that back. Let's have another great day today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. And let's keep hammering these Counter-Strike 2-mans, Valorant 2-mans, and League of Legends plays. Thank you guys.